Okay, don't talk, I'm gonna unmute you.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And we are back. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Global Grandmasters, winners bracket playoff, best of 3, Alliance versus Vega, and a wonderful tournament made possible by Esports Live Score, Fanabet Pro, Dota, Ghost of Gamers, Loot Market, Kinguin, and Dota 2 Lounge. My name is Pimukul, and I'm gonna welcome in Mod Packs, the newest addition to Quack Frickin' Studios, the man himself. Gonna break down the draft with me now. What's up, Trent?
How exciting. That sounds like a plan, man. You were correct. Timbersaw banned out. And
Damn.
this is what I'm talking about. You know, a little bit of solo IO. I like this. Coming out just straight up the gate. I want to give that thing over to Alliance, of course, and I think it's going to already be something that I would feel more comfortable with watching Vega Squadron so much with some of these more, better scaling heroes, better team game plan heroes. Couldn't quite get the disruptor. Like, we had the static storms, but we didn't have the glimpse. And if you're only playing half the hero, it's not too great of a pickup considering how early they, went right into it in their draft as well.
Okay, so just one question, and a yes or no answer is going to be sufficient. Vega Squadron, global strat, yes or no?
No.
Oh, come on. Come on.
It'll be like just like a lane support, I think, kind of a deal. It's more kind of the thing that typically like the Bat Rider, but it did get banned out by Alliance. And that is a terrifying 1-2. Kind of interesting from Alliance, not opting towards one of those more traditional IO counter heroes, but at the same time, there's so many that it doesn't really matter anymore. Like, you can get a Winter Wyvern or a Disruptor or even like an Elder Titan. Well, maybe not an Elder Titan, the second phase. And now they have the Rookie, so that won't be an issue. However, the big thing being that they just go for like this really potent 1-2 punch over something like a counterplay to the IO. And I think that also tends to show that they're aware of how Vega Squadron more often play this IO. It's not so much about that big relocate play, although that's great. It's more so just solid, stable lane support that can give a winning matchup to someone that maybe shouldn't have gotten it.
Alright, I'm still satisfied because I really enjoy seeing global strats personally because it's so freaking hard to obs. Still, whatever. It's fine. The only thing I'm kind of confused about is Vega picking up Wisp and a Dazzle on the first 2 picks. They're not showing the hand at all, but it is already quite a bit of heal. So I feel like, I mean, the AA ban is pretty damn necessary, right? I mean, we could definitely agree on this. But how does Alliance going to counter this? Ricky Lifestealer, not too much burst, but the Ricky's Cloud is going to provide a lot of silence effects. Nothing you can just like tether out if you're a Wisp. Lifestealer, tons of burst damage, picking up an Echo Saber. What else is there for Alliance to counter this specifically? Is it more burst damage? Is it some control against the Wisp? Maybe a silence?
Yeah, control probably going to be part of the name of the game. You might look towards even like an S4 Magnus, perhaps. We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to go too crazy, but if you're not committing to one of those 5-role supports that can really help you out, one of those bigger like RP heroes with the Tidehunter already banned out, you might see something like that. That's a pretty good ban too on the Ember Spirit. The other big thing that we look towards would be someone who could just blow up the IO right away. Lifestealer is okay, but if you can look towards something that can have maybe some faster magic burst, a little bit of a nuke. Unfortunately, that's not really the kind of heroes that S4 tends to play, right? Much more about the control of the Bat Riders, the Brewmasters. So, let's see how they want to roll from here. I'm kind of sad they don't have like a Jug to pair up with like a Magnus. And speaking of Jug, that'll probably be the pick here for Vega Squadron, I would guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless I want to go Sven. I'd be down with the Sven.
I'm personally always down with this one, just because it gives these oh shit moments where there's like 2 people clumped up, suddenly Stormhammer comes in, Echo Saber, 2 hits, everyone dies, Rampage for the Sven, and I was like, alright, I guess, just happens,
and we have Slider left in the pool too, which is really nice considering all the other good offlaners are banned out besides Faceless Void, and they already have a Dazzle. That might actually be the hero here versus Lifestealer Ricky.
You don't think Alliance wants to pick it up like as a force pick?
As the Slider, I don't know. They kind of could. Bulldog doesn't play Slider that much. He will though, for sure. I mean, we even saw it banned out last game.
Yeah, I was just saying like.
But
especially
I'd really like to hear from Vega. I would be like very down with a Slider.
Okay, because especially going into a TI, it's such a gigantic tournament. There's just so much reasoning to just learn one of the best offlaners right now in the pool, especially how minus armor works right now. It's so unbelievably good. Anyway, Vega taking their sweet time. I gotta say, it's kind of confusing. At the same time, Ricky Lifestealer.
Yeah.
Tough.
I think they're thinking about a Terrorblade possibly as a like. Are we gonna transition their whole draft into something like they could go for a Drow strat right now, right? Like there's so many good openers with Io Dazzle. They could go Venge Drow. They could go Terrorblade Venge. They could again go for that Slardar, which doesn't necessarily negate the Drow lineup either. And neither does a Death Prophet. So a very good hero to sync up with the Io, something they have done in the past. Feeling pretty good about this one here, I'd say.
Yeah, especially someone who can really give the lifestealer some fair. As in, he doesn't want to sit on you and just right-click you down, because eventually he's going to get absolutely wrecked by the spirits. Lifestealer has such low base armor. Yeah, I think that's going to be an issue. And the Riki just doesn't really get farm usually. We see it when Kurogi plays him for Team Liquid all the time. He's going to be like 1400 net worth, like 40 minutes in. It is actually ridiculous. So that's not going to be a Vlad's or something along those lines picked up by the Riki anytime soon, usually. Oh! Yo, Magnusson. All right.
He's too good, man. It's it's an S4 hero. It's good against the IO +1 and a little bit of magic nukes to go up against just the general lower HP of the IO. I think it's the perfect pick. Don't have a jug, but it's okay, man. Give a little bit of that empower over to the lifestealer. It's just as good. Think about this guy hopping out of a Riki or a Blinking Magnus for that matter, but with some power on, it's terrifying. And now you're really starting to look towards that Bulldog Slardar. Fortunately for Vega, they do have the first pick into the next phase, so if they end up picking like a Drow or something right here, you can just go right back into that Slardar last.
I would be very surprised for the Drow just because I think she's just going to die too fast.
I also just realized I was talking about Venge Drow with an Io and a Dazzle picked up.
Oh, hello.
That's pretty topical. That would have been quite the draft. And anyway, yeah, the Slardar is the hero though.
I mean, come on, you can make a case for some of these carries. I mean, hell, in some pub games, there's gonna be like a Wisp carry rushing an armlet, right? Whatever, it all can just work. It's fine. Oh man, it's this looks so cool because this is such an aggressive draft from both sides. I can definitely see Alliance like maybe taking a step back and not being super aggressive. But I just want to see carnage. And the first game kind of didn't deliver at all in the first 30 minutes, and then everyone just killed Rax, I guess. This game is looking like a Vega Squadron game, though. This is much more the pace of the game that they want to play this game. Not much just farming around, splitting the map up, and just like killing stuff. I like it. I like it a lot, Trent.
They could just go for a lot of stable picks here, too. The Terrorblade banned out, maybe on the riskier end, but they're still the Juggernaut. That'd be the big hero for FN. The Slark is still there. Magnus, Lion, Riki. It's not bad. It's kind of more of like a comfort pick at this point, honestly. I kind of like the healing more just to sync up again with the IO, with the Dazzle, the Death Prophet, and really help solidify their group up and push and actually make the most out of these exorcisms.
Are you still gonna go for more? Oh god, no, Trent,
Wow,
you
they
called
did
it
it.
all the time. I was like, nah, that's just not gonna happen. I don't see it. Oh god.
It's very risky. Against the Riki, Lifestealer, Lion, Magnus, that is super spooky. But they're going for a YOLO play, man. Terrorblade banned out. I think that might have been what they wanted, because this Drow is super risky. So what was the final pick here for Bulldog? Well, they took the Slardar, so now we have to find out something else. No wonder they banned a Brood. If you're going Drow. Clockwork? Can we... Do you think up a game? Yo, maybe. I mean, some people are going back for it.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm going for it. There's YOLO and on the Clockwork pick. Let's do it.
I want to get some Fano bets going for these odds, because I'm sure it's like 20-1 or some shit. That's just not happening. I'm just gonna... No.
Yeah, no, we're doing
I love to see Clockwork. I remember Tier 3 Liquid, when Bulwark played Clockwork so much, and I would just like love every second of it. The Clockwork is such an absolutely amazing hero. I just hope we see more at TI.
The other pick would be the Weaver, right? But they have the silence from the Death Prophet, they have the silence from the Drow, they have the vision from the Slardar. I hate it. Don't do it. Don't give me that Weaver. But it's just the Nature's Prophet that's left after all of that, and I don't know. I like Clock. Let's do it. Let's go a little bit YOLO.
You just gotta wait and see. And if you're right, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna quit right on the spot or something. I mean, okay, actually it would be freaking amazing. I would have to change pants just because I love Clockwork so much, but still, whatever. Doesn't make it wrong. Whew, and Alliance is really thinking about it. I mean, 20 seconds left on the reserve time. They're not sure either, and I can't blame them. I mean, the super classic opening Riki Lifestealer, and then even the line is super standard, and then shaken out just a bit with the Magnus. That's gonna be hard.
Just
Alright,
do
here
it.
we go. Okay,
boo.
whatever.
Boo.
No. All right, whatever. We're gonna pick your brains in just a bit, Trent. But at first, let me roll one short message from our sponsors.
Ten seconds remaining.
And we are back. Looks like we didn't all pick our heroes yet, so it's all good. Didn't miss anything.
Yeah, this seems to happen whenever we run this. They just like take forever to pick their heroes anyway, so it's great. Shout out to us for discovering that this will now be in every one of the broadcasts you guys watch. So you're welcome.
Oh
to that.
hell yeah! All that mad money we're gonna make. All right.
Is this why they don't let you on the mic? Is that what it is?
I could do a this one.
That's pretty good. That was like a nice
That's pretty
stalker.
fun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't play the hero that much, so I don't know.
All right. Well, nothing too shocking here. I don't think anyone's on a surprising hero. Everyone's just doing their thing, of course. Heroes, EGM on the Ricky. Drow. Yeah, we're all normals all the way around. See how Iceberg does in the mid lane this time. Maybe gonna have a wee bit of a better time. Death Prophet, winning every single matchup that's ever existed. So she should be relatively happy. Ricky not getting the life that he likes. Always wants to try and find whoever has the wards. That's always like your dream goal as a Ricky. You would just want to like find this Dazzle and stalk the shit out of him. But who's got the observers of the IO?
Do Dazzle's
Solo.
I just gotta drool about cosmetics right now. Dazzle's set is so cool. He looks like an old hag. Oh, does it? Oh, on Poison Touch?
And the Poison Touch. It like throws it. I think it's like a red thing. And his right clicks look different too.
Alright, that is crazy.
As Larry was going crazy about it the other day.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he does. He freaking loves the hero. Alright, good stuff. EGM is stealing a rune? No, he's not. No, he really is. And now he might be actually dying, Trent. Uh-oh. Oh,
what is?
Oh, he counters it. Oh shit, Jerry with the plays. Entering
how would he
the
even die
mode.
there though?
Amazing.
Like, how is that even worth it? Couldn't he just run out of vision?
I mean, you're kind of right.
Like, why even waste the counter sentry?
No, but why? No, screw it. So he has full control over the area.
I guess. I mean, I'm not a fan.
Okay.
He just ran away.
Alright. Enter not so good mod, I guess. Anyway, okay. This is getting silly, though. Okay, so why... okay, so is this actually worth...
And now they just saw him place the ward down, thanks to that observer.
What the hell? What is happening?
This is like the worst warding I've ever seen. This is like, alright, top lane. Get off the 2k wards and into the 1k feeding first blood here is Meg. Caught him with the hex, but there's no
he's
open wounds,
fine.
So. He's fine.
He's fine. Mag's my man, dude. I know. I miss Empire Mag days. That was nostalgia. Anyway, meanwhile, bottom lane. What's happening?
Just EGM further, being a bit of a bother. Gonna block off that camp. Sure, no silly pulls coming through here. Gonna make sure Bulldog is the best time possible. Less for his treants to have to worry about.
Double crush up. Hello? Okay.
Top lane, look at that. Okay, we took a level on the bash. Mag wants it.
Dead?
Nice.
Okay.
Good pick. And perfect onto the IO as well. So that's going to give him that gold in towards that bottle. Pretty huge. GM wishing he was level 2 right now with the slow. Might be able to make a play down here. So deep under the tower right now. FN just, wow. Really getting aggressive. But truthfully, there really is nothing they can do. And they just stay like, relatively split.
Especially if Bullock moves forward and there is just a bit too much creep aggro, he's just going to go and get heal bombed. That's pretty much what happened last game. For Alliance, actually. I don't know. Weird stuff happening.
Doing a little bit of body blocks here, trying to make sure he can secure the rune, and now he's going to try and keep the body blocks up.
Haste rune. It's fine. Yeah. I mean, there's no way he can actually get it. Do they have any idea he's going down there? No, they have no idea this is happening. I mean, they kind of get the memo, but still. It's a lot of pressure being done from EGM, and now look at the courier. Yeah, courier is just going to be like sitting down, not doing anything, taking a nice vacation, and they see the courier. He has no blink. Oh, wait, he has a skill point. Can you blink strike to a... Yeah, it's unit target, so you could blink strike to the
Yeah,
courier.
should be able. Oh no, it doesn't pierce spell immunity.
Oh, okay, never mind. I am a noob.
Look at the play. He's
Report.
actually gonna get it.
Oh, no! What?
He just
Was he
ran under.
walking in?
Yeah, he just literally walked in and teched the tower,
Alright.
tried to fairy fire to live. But the haste rune was not lasting long. On the top lane, it's Ake being chased down here. There's a tether, there's a ball thrown out. They're still focusing on the Ake, but now it's Meg who's in trouble with the open wounds. Ake just right clicking to get a little bit of life back. And it looks like they'll go with the Delta split play and they'll be okay.
That is some weird plays by Jerry. What the hell? Oh, it is, you know, it's fine. It's still just only quote-unquote a 2-0 lead. It was 3-1 last game. So
Yeah, it's important to remember that Vega had a very good early game. Last game, they
for sure.
were pretty well up. Stuff was looking pretty good. They just didn't quite sync up and find that moment where they could actually capitalize on it. The early Battle Fury just keeping FN kind of off the table in terms of battling up. Look at EGM coming up here with the early Empower. This is kind of clowny.
yeah, I don't know.
Base bonus damage.
Especially because there's going to be a sprint up on the slaughter, and he's going to have it up pretty much all the time, right? Pretty rough stuff. I don't know. Speaking of interesting turns of events, if I'm looking at the bets right now, and it just turned down because it was 5, like a quote of 5.2 or something for Vega. That is ridiculous, being 2 kills up. Like, what the hell is actually happening? Meanwhile, speaking of no bets anymore, top lane, there is Mag getting absolutely wrecked. Never mind, he's going to turn it around. Okay. Same story, different chapter. This time around, can he get any sorts of bash happening? Oh, it's only 10% chance, right? Oh, he's still
nice.
going to get
There
out,
we
of
go.
course. And they're still going to get out.
Trees
okay.
too, nice. But now solo maybe. Oh.
Okay.
All right. I mean
EGM?
that's kind of fair after all the roots Bulldog.
Hold
got.
on, EGM is going to... No! Fairy Fire! That's so close. Okay, he's dead.
Right now, but now Meg and he gives up on the play.
Nah, they're going to turn this. This is actually the
Yeah, they
turnaround
still
here.
have smoke and body blocks.
Okay, never
Be
mind.
enough though.
Betting? No stun though. It's just not in range, and there's no boots up on Ake. Okay. Could have been way worse for Vega. They really went pretty damn ham there. Rotations from
Meanwhile, on
Alliance.
the bottom lane though,
Mhm.
everything's still looking good for Bulldog. No TPs required in from him, which is kind of surprising. Like maybe potential play is considering, but he has mana for TP and Sprout now, so maybe we'll see that. Now I guess he's just comfortable
mid
with
lane.
his phase boots.
Ooh, Iceberg
Oh,
is
they
in a
actually
hell
gonna
of a
get
lot of
this.
trouble. Oh,
Nice
Spirit
skewer.
Cypher. Look at this. Can they DPS him down? Oh, the raid boss. That was as close to a WoW encounter as it got, right?
That would have been
Plus-
actually absurd. But I mean, that's what Death Prophet does, I suppose. So she's
Mhm.
pinging, saying there's a ward up on the high ground, and then his teammate pings and says, "Yo, there's a sentry here, man, and there's no ward. I don't know what you're talking about." So
Now
he is
imagine.
correct though. No vision.
Let's see if there's gonna be a sentry here soon. Just trying to overlook this sort of area. Anyway, meanwhile, bottom lane, Bulldog is... No, he's not getting engaged. Dude, Bulldog's positioning in lane is so insane. He's rarely
know.
dying, actually. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That's why they still pick him this hero when no one else is really running it. Like there was that big era of like Bulldog only, Nature's Prophet, and then Nature's Prophet kind of came back and everyone was playing it, and now once again it's just kind of just Bulldog again. He plays it so well. He's the positioning. He's got a really shiny cape.
Uh-oh,
That's kinda
RP's
cool.
up.
Can they make the play happen?
I think Solo should be
Oh, with a
completely and
haste
utterly
rune.
fine.
Yeah, they can just choose whoever they want to kill. And it looks like it's going to be Sioma who they want.
Touch?
And just skewer. Should just be
Yeah.
dead here. No real plays available. Now they can just use the haste rune as well. Will they dive a tower with the RP? Oh, S4, he's giving the power over. They want
Oh,
it. They're
hasted.
going under. Level 3 as well in the shockwave
The
here.
creeps!
So,
Report!
just deny him. Get him out of the way.
Oh god.
Legitimate issues. Oh, the silence comes to the RP tries to fly. And now it's going to be Meg chasing after. Got the ulti. Do they want it?
He's
Do they want
fast.
to play?
Oh, and there's
I
no
don't
mana on
think
EGM.
so.
There's absolutely nothing. Oh god, but they're all just running. How vacant the RP. Oh, that was tense play. This could have went any other way, actually.
That was a pretty clutch silence coming from FN.
Yeah, that was sick.
And despite losing game 1, he still had a really good game in terms of overall farm. I found like his Omni Slashes were all generally pretty good. Same thing with his spins too, like avoiding a lot of those clutch disables and everything like that. But he's gonna have a hell of a game again. We talked about this during the draft, but being a drow in this game is very spooky. This line has gone virtually untouched up top for Ake too. He died twice, but in terms of like having to rotate or anything, not really much required. He could be pulling right now, getting up towards that blink dagger, and that's always gonna be something pretty scary for a drow too.
Also, Seema is now just pretty much parked in the mid lane. Like, this just shows you that the Ricky is actually working. It is crazy.
Yeah, and another thing about Bulldog too is just allowing you to push down these towers. The second there's an opening, that's just more gold going to these supports, which is really important for a Ricky. You want to get into that
For sure.
diffusal blade after your tranquils.
Is Diffusal Blade actually that essential if you're playing against this very melee-centric lineup? Don't you want to get a Blast or something similar just to boost the armor of your whole team?
It seems to be just the play, man. Most of the Rickies are just they just kind of skip that entire mid-game phase. Don't tend to go for any items, just picking up wards along the way as they slowly build into it. I'm not against budget items for sure, but for the most part, it's definitely been just straight diffusals that we've been seeing.
I mean, if you have a Magnus on your team, there is a really strong case for it, just because you still deal a crap ton of damage, even though you don't have pretty much any build, and how valuable the Diffusal Blade is on a per agility, like the agility per money you spend. Yeah, well, you know, I can kind of get behind it.
And holding something like that Drow inside the smoke screen is going to be massively important to them too.
Oh,
Radiant scanning.
Radiant
They're trying to go for a Ricky play.
That was just on the edge. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. Got a feel for Vega.
Yeah, teams are really getting more clever with the scan usage too. You're seeing a lot more of this early game scan trying to spot out these Rickies and bounty hunters around, and unfortunately not going to work this time. S4, there's an Invis Iceberg. Thankfully for Iceberg, there's no sentry. That's a dangerous play. Skewered and RP'd under a tower, just an immediate two-man TP from Bulldog +1, and could be rather scary, but getting their own push going on down in the bottom lane for the side of Vega. We'll slowly chip away at this.
Oh, Bulldog.
Yeah,
for once not being able to deny it, huh? Oh, top lane? EGM? Oh, he's playing around. He's doing so
that
well.
was nicely played.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Meanwhile, mid lane though. No, never mind. Bottom, maybe? Yes, bottom. There it is. Jarran is getting
going, but
being wrecked.
Yeah.
Can the Wisp take her out? The Wisp. Oh, the Wisp has no ultimate actually. So yeah, there is very little ways to maybe a grave. Yep, there it is.
Oh, whoa,
good
okay.
stun. Solo dead. And just gotta go down. There he is. There was no heal coming out from the desert. What the hell? Maybe Bulldog is just gonna go down one more. There we go. All right. So it is a slugfest down in the bottom lane. RK is in the
Still
trees.
hiding in the trees. He'll be
There
going
we go.
down
Oh,
here,
they
I'm
saw
sure.
him. Oh, so close. And once again, the creep. Just being a gigantic nuisance. The creeps in this game haven't been the best ones for Alliance, seriously.
And now the end game themselves a double kill here for Vega, though. So, Tumba, I think picking up, you got at least one of those, but got a ton of gold, too. Very nice for a Dazzle. Maybe gonna have a chance
S4?
at Arcane Boots this game.
Can he skewer away? He RPs?
He's gonna have a skewer over to the camp.
Skewers. Yeah, okay. Oh, nearly dies. And here comes the cavalry, if you actually want to call it this. Well, Ricky is here. No, Bulldog. No, this is, well, a 1-for-1. But the support for the core, especially for a Bulldog, that's not really core, they're just your main farmer sometimes.
They have Finger.
Yeah, but Mag is
Really
fine.
That was a nice play from S4 to blink back down and
that was
throw
good.
that shockwave. They wouldn't have got the kill otherwise.
At the same time, you wonder if he would have just shockwaved. You know, with Bulldog coming in and EGM, maybe this would have been enough. Well, anyway,
Yeah, potentially.
it is a slugfest, at least this time around. I love it. How are items looking
Now
though?
it's overall nothing too crazy here. Just a blink dagger for S4 is the largest pickup. Loda, he's getting to that armlet. So this is kind of that core timing for them, where Bulldog has his drums, they have blink as well as the armlet on Loda. How many points in power? Currently rocking 2. That is really nice. Just a single point in the skewer, so they're ready to go. They can pretty much push down any objective after a kill with the drums, and it's going to be Vega. Kind of a little bit of pressure on them to make sure they get the best use out of every single exorcism right now.
Yeah, but speaking of which, it is not up yet. That's kind of risky. If there is going to be some counterplay, of course, there's no up yet as well, and you could argue that up is cool on Alliance 108, especially with an Aegis Prophet just doing his thing in the top lane right now.
Yeah, that's the big one right now.
Yeah.
And they just feel really free. Cooldown early on. The full 2 minutes, pretty easy to play around, kind of similar to like that first Ravage that you throw out as a Tide Hunter, where you just kind of know you can push the envelope a little bit as Vega right now and use that longer cooldown. But trying to get something back from Alliance, trying to chase them down using EGM with a little bit of a surprise package inside. Very ready for it right now on the side of Vega, though.
Do they see him? No, they don't. Okay. Oh, here we go. Up onto Iceberg. And he doesn't have his Yule completed. Well, actually, it's behind quite a bit now.
it's all
Suddenly,
the
5
chase,
people
too.
here. Hello? Oh!
Damn.
All right.
Long range. I love the animation of that. Just really, you! They just get
it's great.
completely annihilated.
Alliance is out for blood. Mag is one greedy mother slaughter.
This is really greedy. Yeah, he is just dead.
He
Actually. It's
is
gonna be a
so
blink over
dead.
from S4
Oh,
too.
solo? Ult? No. He still has no ult.
Now
Solo
two,
still needs
possibly?
one CS?
Radiant's middle
They don't know.
tower
Alright.
has fallen.
Then
Solo's
maybe
pretty
not.
lucky they didn't chase that, honestly, but I guess they want objectives. It is Alliance, and look at Loda just cleaving through these creeps right now, and somewhat of an ulti or a heal here from Siama, but I don't think it's gonna matter too much, and they'll just take themselves away here. No point risking anything further. And now it's FN who's being wrapped on around here.
Oh.
EGM gonna start off. Shockwave first. Can actually go for this SBRP. They can skewer towards the tower if they want.
Oh, Wisp is coming in. Cue the
nice
18
little
music.
blink
They
back.
actually gonna save him. EGM is dead. Which is also a new song, but you know, it's certainly what's happening in the game right now. Alright,
I'm
cool.
guessing they
That was
thought
good.
Bulldog had TP. That would be my only assumption there. They were like, we can get this, and Bulldog's like, dude, I don't have TP for like 20 more seconds. And their
Yeah,
whole plan
this
kind
might
of
have
fell
been.
apart.
Because he just TP'd like, I just clicked on him when everything went down and it just got ready, so he had to be TPing somewhere.
Yeah, it was on cooldown.
I'm just gonna take a look in the replay real quick. Not sure if I can show it on screen because there is the action brewing.
There is definitely something happening right now. Yeah, I would not go for it.
Nope.
Mag doesn't have blink
Nope.
though, so he doesn't have that range of initiation, but they are going to steal a
Wait,
ton.
hold
Well, they know.
on. They don't
How
see each
much-
other at all.
And now they do with that ward being placed though.
I mean, yeah.
Wow, are they actually going to go for this? This is seriously bold right now from Vega. It looks like they are, and I think they know they're going to get away with it, judging by the movements from Alliance. So they'll pop the Exorcism to secure it. And this is what we're talking about when it comes to momentum and keeping up every single Exorcism to the maximum value. This is humongous value for them right now. Putting that on FN just secured the next 2 or 3 minutes, assuming they don't blow it on an RP or something.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is humongous right now, and that's going to get more gold over towards Mag. He can farm up towards that Blink Dagger, and that is the big moment that they really needed. Some decent levels onto Dazzle. He'll almost be level 8.
Yeah, and
And
even
the
Wisp.
sustain, the push is real.
He wasn't even level 6 like a minute ago or something, and suddenly he's level 7. He's looking pretty good. Net worth, I mean, you know, whatever. Still has 3 CS. He's actually doing pretty damn fine for that, considering how he kind of got just dumped in the early game.
Yeah,
How's-
and Iceberg actually just found an Arcane Rune too, so
Oh,
that's,
okay.
that means he'll have that because it's still the full. Oh wait, actually he won't have it. That's actually a little bit disappointing.
Are you sure?
Oh no, he'll have it. No, yeah, we're good. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Just,
So
you know,
he'll have it for 2
sure.
minutes, and he can definitely pop it on the next one. And that's huge during that Aegis too, because now they're gonna get like double value out of this Aegis,
Mhm.
or like triple, I guess, because now they'll get 3 exorcisms.
Oh yeah, and Sada's gonna have his blink right now. So
oh,
all
with
the items
top
come in.
lane.
Oh, they need
want
it!
There's the RP.
What? How did that
There's a
connect?
grave. Will it be enough? Post Yules, they can throw it on top.
Okay.
Iceberg, save. We're good. So that's a wasted RP again. And now you
Mhm.
start to think about what they want to do. Like, oh, this is so good. Because tier 1, you don't want to commit a whole lot as Vega anyway. So now
Mhm.
with the RP being down, they can come up here without Exorcism, pressure that down, start warding up and taking over this entire dire side jungle using all the vision that they have. And then they can pressure the top tier 2 and the mid tier 2 with Exorcisms.
Oh, come on. Okay, let me check if I have some replays ready here. Oh, I have a wonderful replay, I believe. Oh yeah, this is hold on, let's roll this. Because 6 minute in game, there was this wonderful creep block when S4 was trying to dive FN with a tower when there was a creep just trolling him. And now this wonderfully clutch just onto the RP. Wow, that was just incredible. Right, maybe I have some more recent ones.
Look at you, you little
Do
production
we
fiend.
have all... Dude, I have all these replays. I should probably switch back to this. So people don't see me scrolling around all the time, you know, just making sure. Well, nothing really cool though. It was a good game, but nothing like exceptionally crazy happening, you know?
Roche Sneak was pretty whack though. Just like completely in the same zone. They throw the ward up. I'm sure they all just kind of like panicked for a second. We're like, wait, don't move. Nope, nobody move. Like deer in headlights. And like, all right, they don't see us. I think they even leached a little bit of that ancient stack too.
You just gotta play dead, dude. You know?
It's the play.
Mm-hmm. Works against Predators, I'm sure it works against Alliance. Which is really crazy though, because I'm looking at the minimap right now on the replay, and Alliance had some vision. It was just really unfortunately not picking up anything. That was so close. I can't believe this is actually happening against Alliance, one of the teams who control Roche exceptionally well, actually.
Yeah, and especially versus a Drow and a Slardar.
Mhm.
Like it's very shocking that they let that slip by. And they even have Bulldog too for like treants and stuff, but just not quite on top of their game it seems. And one slip up like that really can lose you a ton of momentum, especially against a Drow Ranger lineup that needs everything they can get in this first 15 minutes, and they're certainly getting it. It is still Loda on top, 7.2k, feeling pretty good with that Echo Saber about to come out, and that will be there for the tier 2 tower defense, and maybe that'll be enough to chew through this Aegis. It'll be one of those awkward fights where they kind of have to like focus down the DP, kill her off first, and then kind of everyone else but the Drow, but then at the same time you're dealing with the Drow aura the entire time if you ignore the Aegis, so it's somewhat awkward.
Alright, Trent. What's happening top lane?
What?
Let's break it down, because this
They're
2-1
gonna get the
is
tower with no defense.
dead. How's
Very
2-2
dead.
looking though?
Let's see, what do the supports have? They have one observer ward on the IO, so they're gonna come in. They'll probably put the observer right where Bulldog's standing, give himself a little bit of vision. Maybe the one behind the towers, another kind of classic one up there. See who's trying to come in on this tier 2. But generally, just want to get some vision over that. Maybe one of the supports will come sneak in here, try and pop in the smoke so they see it during the vision. And for the most part, they just sit there and wait, right? In the back lines will be Mag. He can counter initiate with a blink play on the crush, and it's all about the split push right now for Admiral Bulldog. He needs to find somewhere else to focus. You can see there's some lines being drawn right now from the line, saying they might be all sitting bottom. You look at Radiant Vision, they don't see shit. Like, they have no idea where they are, and they think that Alliance are baiting bottom to summon TP back onto Vega, and then they're all going to jump and kill them. You can see that's what the lines from, I think that's what the lines are saying right now from Vega. But turns out that's not the play.
Alright. You know what? It's all just a play to give Bulldog space. That's what it is, dude. Seriously.
One of his items going to be, he's going for the Force Staff next. Typically, he's been building a lot of Maelstrom after this. For the most part, drums like Force Staff, Maelstrom, sometimes an Orchid on the situation. In a game like this, probably not going to go Orchid with that Evil Scepter on Death Prophet.
Oh, by the way, did you just see on Twitter, Wickraman just announced Pit Lord?
Announced what?
Yeah. Okay, I wasn't entirely being serious, but Wick just posted a picture of a very Pitlord looking Abyssal Underlord thingy. So yeah, just saying, there's gonna be some pretty hype stuff soon.
Wow, that is seriously Pitlordy. I guess we're finally getting that update, eh?
Right, I mean, at Moondeck TV we had a Pitlord happening. Was it?
Yeah,
at
Valve are a little bit late.
Yeah, I don't know. We tested at was it elimination mode, and people bought it. I was so happy.
That was actually the worst.
Oh, that was so good. People were legit upset. Like, I don't know, dude. I got really angry emails. How dare you? How dare you completely like bypass the test client and the actual client and Sir Belvedere and everyone else? Oh man, that was so good.
35 minutes for a Drow. Typical, you know, these Drow strats, wasting our time, honestly. What is
See ya as
these
Dota
shenanigans?
pausing the game. I wonder what the pause rules are actually on the tournament. But you know, we have the head admin, we have Sam up here, so he knows what's up.
Right, RP was not on cooldown when that Roche fight was going on, right? When they were rushing?
I am pretty sure it wasn't. Hold on, we have the infinitely amazing replay value, and we
I mean,
just
might as well do
gonna
something here.
take a look. Indeed, RP was on cooldown.
Oh, okay, so maybe they did know then.
Alright,
Alright,
I mean,
shout
possibly.
out to that guy that just said that in chat. I thought it was off cooldown.
Yeah, and I mean, Lester was on like 10
Goddamn
HP,
idiot
so...
casters.
Wow, fire the casters.
Seriously.
Wait. Okay.
I mean, honestly though, against that lineup, if you can just blink Best Bomb, I feel like you can still contest that, but anyway.
Okay, yeah, RP didn't even come online at all.
Still didn't Shockwave inside though, so whatever. I mean, I'm still pretty sure they didn't know.
Against Dazzle and so much heal, I don't know if you really want to do that anyway. Might as well just throw out 2 empowers. The mana... Oh, actually he had mana all the time. Whatever. It's fine. I'm sure it was fine.
Hey, look, we need something to talk about right now, okay, Pimp? Can we just go on about how we're goddamn idiots or something here?
Let's keep on flaming S4.
Okay, yeah, that's a good way
Okay,
to
hold
start
on.
here.
We need a stat. Okay, hold on. In this game, How about we check how many heroes he hit with the EJRP? I'm sure it was below 0.
HRP? What? No, he hit.
Oh, come on!
Oh,
Of course it can't be 0. It just doesn't.
Thought you
It
were.
can't be below 0. Jesus Christ! Come on,
Ever
I'm
since
trying
that
to.
Dota died, I'm just a lost soul.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
I can't actually look up these values anymore. I'll be back
Yeah.
soon, guys.
If only someone would write something like this. Oh, imagine how amazing that would be.
Imagine.
Yeah. Imagine some people who could actually write this stuff and not have to work on university shit or cast some games, you know.
Living the life. Actually casting games.
Wow.
In the year 2016. Not
Right.
how you get invited to anything, guys. Keep that in mind.
No, that's not how
Damn.
it works.
Savage. What was happening there? All right, this pause is lasting too
Dude.
long. I'm
Mod
getting
packs
out of
confirmed.
control. here,
Crazy,
guys.
dude. Firing with the shots, all of them at once. Damn. Literally a Doom shotgun.
You've been playing Doom, have you? Is it any good?
Mm-hmm. Turns out it's
Just
actually
totally
pretty damn
shredding
fun.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, you know, I was kind of surprised because if you actually just get pretty crazy heavy metal music, demons, and ridiculously gory, brutal killing moves, you know, it kind of is a fun game. It turns out it's really fun. Yeah, so enjoying that a lot. Equally gory is going to be when this Lysilia is going to go fat though. Seriously, Echo Saber's up, Armlet is up, let's go.
He's ready.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you do? Why are they what facing? Oh, you did your Satan voice again. Okay.
Oh,
I was
come
trying to
on.
figure out why they were going crazy.
Look, guys, it's not a Satan voice. It's the voice of Suns fan. He just always has a.
Is that how he gets everyone?
No,
that makes sense.
that's the actual Suns fan voice. You guys just don't know it, like, because he always, whenever he says something, it always goes through filters and shit. Right. So he changes his voice. It's like the people who are faking girly voices or something.
But I do that to get donations on my stream.
Well.
Send out my Snapchats, my nudes. Press 1 for
okay.
mod packs nudes. You know,
Okay,
just
can I
the-
press
just
1 right
typical
now?
stuff.
Okay, so my phone
What
is
happened to
vibrating
3 to
right now.
5 minutes?
Can I please?
That was my Snapchat update.
Can I please refund my subscription? Wait, how about... Okay, how about we just give out Snapchats for cheers? I mean, not to this channel.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Nice,
but to the
nice.
Moondeck channel. That'd be sick, right? I mean, easy money. The easiest money ever, right? You know. I still didn't quite get the whole idea of cheers, but I'm sure it's cool.
Do they even have them on all channels yet? Or is it just like still 10 channels?
No, it's not. You can, I think you can apply now, I'm not sure though. Yeah.
Wow, we should get cheers, guys. You guys could cheer us on, it would be great.
Dude, that'd be so sick. Imagine like a really cool round in Counter-Strike, or just a really cool up here or some shit, where everyone just goes off, and there is so much spam that your stream lags even harder than it does because it's Flash. Oh, isn't that great? Right, enough flaming with Twitch.
I'm just having a fun time with Twitch. I mean, what else did I do during a pause? It's like nothing
We
else.
could take a look into the cosmetic section of Dota 2, and
Or we could not.
no,
Oh
we
my
could definitely
God.
do that because Bulldog
What's
has
wrong
a
with
Scythe
you?
of Vice. Ooh. You know, if this would be any other game, you would actually get the in-game item which you have equipped, like from the get-go.
I mean, that just makes sense, really. Pay to win.
Yeah, right?
I think we could use more pay to win.
Yeah, I agree.
It just really. Evan, is that really
shit,
you?
Bulldog!
Damn, damn, son.
That's actually pretty damn amazing. Oh yeah, chat's right, by the way. We should definitely invite Zayori and Sunsfan and just do an impromptu what the duck.
That was, that was the saving grace of Captain
Oh
Strat. Do you
hell
remember that?
yeah!
You know, Cinderin and Sunsfan just like saving so many pauses. That was back in the era of the DDoS.
Oh
Every
yeah,
game.
DDoS, dude. Oh, that was when everyone still uses Skype. Oh, so good. Oh shit! I just got a message from Sunsfan that I'm officially fired now that I exposed his true voice. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. I think it's time to call the sponsors. Anyway, considering we actually have a game on our hands once again, after Bulldog was making some absolutely unruly jokes, because we all know the integrity of the game is at hand here, at stake. It's high stakes. Pex, you can't joke around like this.
All right.
The
So where are we
highest
now?
of stakes.
Fanobet.com. You can
There
bet
we
right
go.
now during all this pause time. Why didn't you do it? No one knows. Anyway, mid lane, they're getting the
Unbelievable.
counterplay, the counter push. Wow, Alliance Dota.
Uh-oh.
Alright, but looking at, whoa, what a hex from Ake. That high ground ward
Oh,
saving his
back?
life. Is he living?
Is he dead?
Do they go for the relocate play in 4? Can you imagine? That would be so
No.
clever.
Oh! Dodge. The Bulldog.
He's too good. He's too good.
Oh, snap, son. Get wrecked. That was actually freaking amazing.
Some Bulldog
EGM,
saves right
Iceberg. Oh, he knows. Okay, cool. FN is... Oh,
Should
they
be
don't have the
fine.
vision to go over the cliff. It is close. EGM. Enter God mode. Uh-oh. No.
Man, they really want
They
this. Bulldog's
still-
coming in to give the vision. Now they got him.
And that's an Aegis.
Should
Are they
be
gonna
easy
leave after the
cleanup.
Aegis?
They should, I think. They should just move towards S4, I think is the play. Maybe he's close enough that it doesn't matter.
Alright, here comes the RP.
They want it.
No. No.
The silence. And it's gonna
Okay.
be stun up onto S4. Back towards Meg though, Bulldog. He's still nearby, but he's gonna be fine. So now back over to Meg. RP faked out, and they're gonna
There
get it
we
to
go.
him. Just guarantee the kill.
That's still... I mean, that's better, but... I am
that
so
just totally
surprised.
gimped their game plan.
Oh, solo knows, solo knows, solo knows. Yo,
I
and
don't know if
EGM's just
it's
going
gonna
for
be
it.
close. Nah, this isn't
Eh.
worth. Bulldog's coming in.
Oh!
There's enough chase potential that they can't turn on Bulldog, so
There you go.
it's fine.
This is so weird and so
Jump
awkward.
up. Oh, we still have Finger of Death here. If they come back too hard on Vega, they might get punished for it. A little bit of a slow here, and each team just kind of testing each other right now. But overall, this was a giant win for Alliance, simply because they can't push down. No Aegis. Slider dies. They're all grouped back up. They did lose that top tower, which is pretty important. But realistically, I feel like Vega should have been able to clear up this mid tier 2 as well. So
Okay.
I think that was very well played by Alliance. A good moment to go in on that round, just understanding the risks outweighing, or rather the benefits outweighing the risks there, fighting so close to their base and towers.
I believe Alliance had a ward like right here. So that just
Yeah,
gave
they
them all
did.
the information that everyone was pretty much out of position to help the drow in time. And that's still a drow. Yes, she has 1500 HP, 19 armor, that's a lot. You know, it's just so much if you have a lifesteal and an Echo Saber and Bulldog coming in. That's 3 heroes just mauling her down.
Does look like they'll end up getting that mid tier 2 anyway, though.
Mhm.
They have Exorcism as well. Not even going to be forced out here from the side of Alliance. Let's see what they want to do now. This is kind of one of those awkward moments. They don't really have the good vision up in the dire side jungle. Got some decent ones near the Roche pit. Split push once again here by S4. He's got his blink. He's hard to track down. He's got gold for a Force Staff if he wants it. Oh, a mech. Okay, go
Wow.
for Guardian Greaves, Magnus play. I've seen this a couple times now. It's pretty good. Really nice against his early aggression.
I'm so used to seeing the 4 stuff after the blink, just because Arise is like so huge on the 4 stuff, and even the Shadow Blade at
Yeah.
times. Oh, EGM. That is really, 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 really greedy though, Mag. Please have mercy.
Yeah, right, called
yeah.
back away. And,
Oh,
that's too
crap.
bad.
That's a cooldown.
Yeah, there's definitely not a setup play here. I like the ward being dropped down too, just to make sure like no shenanigans coming in.
Mhm.
Nobody gonna be able to tether target here.
Okay, nice timing as well. Particularly hard, but it just helps so much. And Loda is up onto 2.4k gold. Suddenly, like, this Echo Saber in conjunction with the Empower just catapulted him forward so much in net worth. Now he's up where FN is. That is really, really good, actually. I'm surprised.
He's actually looking really good. So FN, Loda, and then followed closely by the Death Prophet, as well as S4. He's a little bit further behind though. Those top 2 cores of the Radiant certainly up a bit here, but of course that does come back on the fact that Bulldog is over 1,000 gold up on that Slardar. So looks like they're grouping up here. Might be a smoke play coming in. Back there will be one purchased up by the Radiant as well. And although there's one held on Ake, they're not going to end up using it. Not quite having the positions on the lanes it would seem for it.
And I want to
Vision's
look.
pretty even.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's take a look.
See the scan here from the Dire up top. So Alliance, assuming they were making a move through here.
I think both teams just scanned, right? No, it was just Dire. Okay, never mind. Where is Radiant scan? Radiant scan is up. Alright, fine. Okay.
We'll push out mid. So they're showing FN and Mag. So in general, you can assume everyone's there, I would say. I even shows for a moment as well. And now they're going to spot Atioma. So Alliance will be aware that they are setting up for this tower.
Is Alliance going to counterplay this, though?
They have everything up. I don't see why they wouldn't, but they have decent vision down the lane, unlikely to be dewarded. They're certainly looking like they're setting up for this. So Infest's going to come out here from Loda more than likely after he kills his camp.
Oh, good scan.
Oh, the scan. That's a good scan.
Oh, and it's still up when they were actually crossing this.
Oh, even
now
with
they
this
know for
Deso
sure.
too.
That's such a peak.
What are Vega gonna do though? It looks like they're gonna stay.
And it's incredibly effective, by the way, onto Iceberg. He's only got like, I think he has 9 base armor or something. Oh, this is the tier 2 play. Alliance. Oh, never mind. It's not down the river. Oh, this is so tense.
It's a big, long wrap, but they should know. You can see the positioning coming out here. But now they're kind of pincered in. And Vega maybe have making a mistake here. EGM scouting it out, still looking for the big RP plays. He will only find solo if he goes in for it. First, the Infest pops out immediately on the Iceberg. It's going to be the Yule Scepter, keep him up and active. S4 faking out the RP. Iceberg comes out. He gets figured away from Oxy.
Huge
Will not be an
kills.
exorcism. Big plays as well. No RP required. He can easily bring down the IO. They have lost their Dazzle too. That was disastrous, and despite knowing exactly what Alliance were up to at one point there, they just get totally lost in the rotation. And Vega, thinking they had outsmarted Alliance, end up being outsmarted themselves with the full, long, scenic route wraparound.
Yeah, so that was just a classic case of, well, we know that you know. Or like, maybe you know that you know. And no, wait, maybe we know that you know. Anyway, Mag. Oh
There were a
no.
lot of no's happening there.
Yeah. You know, English is pretty hard if you're not a native. Anyway, EGM picking up the kill. Good scout, and once again, that's something which happened early on when he was getting picked off by the medium camp. Mag definitely just overgreeding ever so slightly, and that just means it's an easier time on the tier 2. The death profit is just being up now, so she could have held the tower easily. Okay, maybe not easily because there's going to be a Desolate up onto Loda, but still, it would have been a pretty good hold.
It's just that classic play of, like, kind of picking, like, one of your heroes is down, so we're going to get super aggressive and see if we can find someone else. And your Slider's at a position here for Meg, and so now we pick him up, and you just can't regroup and actually, like, collect yourselves to come back at us. And they kind of gives them a free objective. Like, it's not necessarily something they should have got after those picks. Like, look where that fight took place. A fight
Oh, for sure.
over there does not dictate a free tier 2 mid.
Oh, absolutely not. And that just means so many big items here coming up. That is a Maelstrom onto the Bulldog. That is a 4-stuff onto the Lion. These are items which are just so strong into this teamfight composition, especially because you can see the Slaughter already getting kited just a bit now. Hurricane Pike there onto the Drow Ranger, and that's something which actually Bulldog himself builds so much. This item is ridiculously strong if you can get the perfect, I don't want to say niche because it's still a versatile item, but you really got to be in a good position to use it, and then it has to work twice or thrice or something to really make it worthwhile, because it's still kind of expensive.
For now, everyone's just going to kind of cool their jets here. And maybe thinking about a smoke play once more here from the Dire side, and they will pop it out. So, Alliance leading once again with EGM inside, but seem to be wary of this perhaps from Vega. They'll start to back away. They're also grouped up, and do they still have that smoke? They do. And their lane's not really in a good state for that, though. There was a ping out there, though. It looks like EGM showed, but it'll actually be a potential Roche.
Okay, I'm... Uh-oh. What are they going to find?
Be Mag, this would be a great pick. Pretty much the only serious control they actually have on the Radiant side. Again, this time they seem to know where they're coming from. Gonna be onto the Drow first off. The Infest Bomb coming out.
Oh,
Well, there's a 3-man RP. Oh, it's S4 into the Earth Spike, into the cleanup. It's a triple kill for Loda. Empowered Dota, and the 2 in the back lines. Bulldog coming through. He's gonna find him, and that relocate. Oh, up on the high ground, he gets off.
No, welcome back.
Yeah, he got straight back into the waiting arms of EGM. And that was a quick wipe. Once again, it just seems like Vega know what's going to happen, but they can't find the counterplay. You can think about how that could all be turned around by maybe what would be considered like a lucky gust in some ways, just how fast it goes down, but not able to find it. No Force Staff required here for S4. It's just all about that Blink Dagger and making it look so easy.
Alright, I have a replay for this coming up, because I think that was just too amazing to not show once again. This Force Staff was sick from FN, but then into the waiting arms of S4, and while Solo kind of anticipated it, he wasn't prepared at all for this incredibly strong onslaught which S4 just brought to them. And of course Loda having the Empower up is... I mean, that was just way too much. Man, what an RP. Holy crap. And once again, the issue is that this Ricky could just roam free, because he wasn't scouted at all. This Drow was just getting murdered, and they had to use so much to kind of get her out, which everyone was in a bad position for it.
Yeah, that's the weird part. Like, they knew where they were coming, it seemed, judging by the positioning they had in the trees, but they didn't have detection down on the ground. So if that's not there, you can't predict exactly when that jump out's going to come. There's no counterplay from Meg. By the time the RP and everything's gone down, it's too late by then, so...
Yeah.
Either way, at least there's no like big objective. Wow, they actually smoked up right there.
EGM's gonna
they're
break
trying
it.
to find the Ricky
No,
scouting.
not quite. So close. This is okay. There it is. They should. Yeah, they definitely know. And this is a scan die.
This is big desperation from Meg.
That's it.
And the Vega squad.
That's the play, Trent.
No RP. They're gonna try and go for it. Now it's gonna be another smoke up here. And the backline's RP is now back online, and they need to be so cautious. This could just be the game, honestly. S4 finds what he's
in
fishing
this
for.
one as well. Wait, is this? Okay.
They do have, yeah, that is a Radiant Sentry, but they're gonna find Iceberg for free at the very least. But S4 is actually going deeper, just figuring that one's already done. So he finds Mag in the backlines. There's a relocate play attempted, but he does get skewered in mid cast. Very much S4, and that'll be 4 just immediately blown up from the side of the line. They are just crushing Vega right now, and this is a drought strat. This is just completely getting stomped at the 25-minute mark. Not a lot of hope in terms of a comeback when you look at this lineup from Alliance. This Bulldog throws out a little bit of the dance to taunt the moneymaker himself.
I mean, Bulldog is known for his taunts, right? He does that. Anyway, if you just drop 3k gold and the gold crop is looking like it's gonna be like a 10k deficit, or well, let's say a 10k lead in favor of Alliance against the draw shot, like you said, that is so incredibly hard to come back from, especially when you have this aspect to the Magnus who can just, I mean, in any stage of the game, he's amazing. Absolutely, and the Empower just means Alliance can actually farm nowadays, and now this is more minus armor. And the way that everyone is itemizing on the side of Vega, the Wisp has 5 armor, so the amplified, like the damage amplification is so much. Like I think it's like around 40% or something. It is insane, and the Death Robot has 6. She is getting shredded. She has a Yolt. That's it. After the Yolt, she is dead. Okay, there is a Grave, fine, but you know, still. Point still stands.
Yeah, I mean, you can see how this draft works for sure, right? I mean, it's a pretty cookie cutter Drow lineup. Nothing too shocking or surprising there. It's the one melee hero partnered up with the Drow and friends, but you don't get that early snowball momentum. You can't completely rolling every single exorcism time and time again. It can be tough, and it wasn't looking very easy for Alliance at all. I mean, there were certainly moments where they looked like they were going to be in trouble. A couple of whiffed RPs in the sense that it didn't actually even get the kill. A couple saves coming in on the Drow. They pressured the objective after that, but that one big play, the turnaround there, killing Mag as well as that Aegis, was just giant for Alliance. It completely regained control of this game. Just haven't let up since, honestly.
It's crazy that, I mean, Vega's just like hanging in there, and they're trying to just, you know, maybe charge once again. They're definitely butting their heads against the wall.
They don't have a choice, honestly.
So rough, especially against the AC. That's one of the weaknesses of the Lifestealer usually. Very low strength. Oh, sorry, not strength, but of course agility, so he has low armor. This time around, just not the case at all.
This could be a decent start for them. We'll catch it on the Ake. It's been a serious issue, but there's the RP. It's only going to be on the Iceberg, but of course, that being the Death Prophet, pretty damn important here. It's going to be a 1-for-1 silver. They've lost Mag once again, though. So many of their stuns coming from him, and now the IO2. There'll be a Grave. Keep him alive for now. Goes for the TP player. Are they actually out of stuns? No, they are not. There's the Skewer. And that'll just be 4. That's the GG goal from Meg. Honestly, Alliance just looking so clean and crisp after that lost Roche. I mean, the rotation plays around, the wraparounds, even though Vega seemed to know where they were coming, they still couldn't stop some great teamwork and execution from Alliance, and they are just honestly looking so much more solid than they were. I know they ended up winning the international qualifiers and everything for Europe, well, in terms of the second stage, of course, Secret slipping through first, but I still felt like there were a lot of times, especially during like that early and mid-game phase where Alliance were kind of struggling, and I think they need to clean up their act. And a couple of the last couple series have been a little bit sketchy too, but thumbs up for this one. I think they looked extremely good today.
Yeah, especially how they executed. It wasn't just the draft, or it wasn't just like the idea, especially in the second game. A Lysela Riki is not a strategy we are... I mean, we're kind of used to seeing it now, especially because in ESL Frankfurt it was Liquid running this pretty much... I mean, not all the time, but a lot of the time, and I really can't wait to see more of this. It has been absolutely fantastic, and EGM, he is on 345 GPM. That's so much money he's still making because he was so active around